So here are 7 reasons why you should join, or you need to join, Somba when it's success in your business you're after. And there will be testimonials from my own clients who signed up for Somba, and I will tell you what it did for them. So here's number 1. Reasons why you need to join Somba when it's genuine success and a profitable business you're after. So number 1, fast success doesn't exist. It takes time. So even though you've heard of all these people, like the 4 hours entrepreneur, slowly lie down in your hammock and don't do anything. It's not real. It doesn't work like that. It really takes time to set it up, to persevere, to be there every time, day after day. So it takes time, and doing it by yourself won't work. I can witness that it doesn't work, because I lost, basically. Well, I didn't lose it, but it took me 2.5 years until I started working with Sikon to get genuine success in my own business, to go from nothing to where I am right now. So it definitely takes success and the right kind of support. So that's number 1. Number 2, no one can do it alone. Everyone you see has online support. So even the really successful online entrepreneurs, the big names, look them up. They all have support. Everyone has a coach. Everyone has a mentor. It's just the thing to do, because having support also helps you to get out of your own comfort zone and out of your bubble, very importantly, and see the world and your business from a wider perspective. Number 3, also artists, dancers, authors, creators, you are also online entrepreneurs, because the online world provides you with this huge global marketplace that you need to use. If you do not, and I see this even with well-known authors and artists who don't understand the power of online entrepreneurship. They get lost. They lose money, valuable resources. So even if you're not a coach, a place like Somba, support like Somba, is paramount. And I'll give you a couple of examples to prove it. Okay. Number 4, the online world changes every day, and you really need to be with someone who really gets that. Otherwise, so remember the whole GDPR excitement, where all of a sudden we all needed all these little boxes and we needed to do stuff, and we couldn't do this, and then we might do that, but who knows? And it was like the opposite of excitement. It was really scary to a lot of people. And then there were all these horror stories about what might happen if you did something wrong. And this was one of the times that I could see the power of Somba. It was really clear. So Sikun stepped up, and she went full out on the whole GDPR, and she explained everyone, now you do this, now you do that, do this, do not do that. um, keep breathing. And she helped install everyone in Somba the proper GDPR rules, which was pretty amazing to see. Also, Facebook changes every time, algorithms changes, the ads changes day by day, and you need to know with someone who really knows facts from um, stuff that's just not true. Okay, so um, very important to have support on the whole technical part of online entrepreneurship. So, number 5, entrepreneurship means showing up every day, getting support. And so I did in 2014, I did an 8-week course on online entrepreneurship. And it was a really, really great course. But after week 9, it was over and I was all by myself. So I had no accountability, I had no support, I had no access to new information. Also, I didn't have any support from the woman who taught me this whole entrepreneurship thing. Um, and so I was completely lost because there was no structure afterwards. And I simply didn't know how to be an entrepreneur. Um, so you really need that level of support when you take your business and yourself and your mission and your vision and your big dreams, when you take that seriously. Number 6. So Somba, in my opinion, is true value for money. And I genuinely believe that. And that's also what I see. There is no online program out there where you can actually work with a $7 million entrepreneur in person for an entire year. It doesn't exist on a level like this. Um, the big um, the big programs give you an inkling of what it's like to be an online entrepreneur, but as you know, it takes time, and so really working with Sigun in person with the masterminds and the office hours and everything, um, it doesn't exist. This really basically is the only place where you can get that. Number 7, very important one, is when you join Somba, you will be part of a warm and kind and supportive and loving community of entrepreneurs who genuinely want you to succeed. It's like a warm bath. There is real support, genuine love. It's People start working together. It's really, really amazing to see. Um, and it's a very European group. Um, so there are more American groups out there, but um, this really it's a pretty amazing group. So these were my 7 reasons. There are probably way more reasons, but these are the most important ones. Um, so, what will happen when you join Somba with me? Um, you will be amongst fellow wonderfully weird female entrepreneurs who are quirky and sensitive and very bright and very multi-passionate and so incredibly kind and supportive and helpful. Meaning you get 1 year access to the Wonderfully Weird Academy. Meaning you get all the technical and strategic and cutting edge support from Sigun. and the personal branding support and the hey, it's okay to be, you need to be quirky and weird and different because that is what sets you apart in this whole big online world. That is you get from me. Um, because I'm your bonus. And you get access to the Create Your Personal Branding Day in a day in Zurich on September the 30th. And if you can't make it, there will be an online rerun of that program, and you're in that as well. And so it's really worth your while. It's true value for money. This day will help you to embrace who you really are and um, make yourself stand out from the crowd. Um, and I'm going to read, if you allow me, a couple of quotes by people who signed, women who signed up with me for Somba. So this is Susanna Ray, who is a visibility coach and who said, I'm a lot more structured in how and what I'm putting out to my clients. And she wrote, I signed up with Esther as I knew her extra attention to help me find my feet in the big Somba group would be really useful, as coming in with hundreds of others can be quite a daunting prospect. And Esther's monthly group calls, and especially the first welcome call, oh, you get the welcome call as well, was particularly helpful as it introduced me to some of the Somba women in a more personal way. And I found my Somba buddy through doing this, which was far nicer than all the text intro post. So, that was Susanna. And then Ellen Hielkema, who is the founder and host of Ego Feminist magazine, wrote, because of Somba, I think and act more like a CEO and less like a beginner, which is really important. And she wrote, I signed up for Somba with Esther because she has a wonderfully weird energy and I trust her. She's authentically and unapologetically herself, and I admire her for that. I knew you were the right choice. Oh, that's to me. Being in a smaller group was particularly helpful. You were a warm nest to go to when everyone else was like a madhouse. And then Simone Houtman, who is an artist, wrote, I'm creating and hosting my first online course and I've never thought I could do that. So this started with a warning. She wrote, when I started Somba, I was slightly disappointed. I felt the course was for coaches and not for artists. I just found it hard to see how it could work for me. But when I did Somba summer school, I learned so much. I'm having my own online course and I never thought I could do that. I signed up with Esther because I knew her work and because I'm an artist and know she often worked with artists, which I do. I work a lot with artists and authors and creators and designers, and so that's why I recommended it to her, because I knew it would work in the end. And Sissy Ryland wrote, I signed up for Somba because I was overwhelmed by all the information, what you should and shouldn't do as an entrepreneur, and I just love the steps in Somba. It helped me to be on the right track. And she wrote, I signed up with Esther because I worked with her before and I love her energy, ideas and thoughts. She really sees every person in their uniqueness, and it felt wonderful to be in a smaller group and to be able to get personal help with the goals. I really recommend every female entrepreneur to sign up to Somba and don't miss the opportunity to get unique help from Esther. Which is really great, right? So, if you have another question, or if there is something that you were just not completely, you're not completely 100% sure, um, there are different things you can do. You can reach out to me and ask me flat out, hey, do you think Somba will help me get to the next step and become and to make my business a profitable business? So you can do that, or you can download the Say Yes cheat sheet, and it will help you to go past fears and into the yes, and it will help you to make a genuine decision if this is an investment worth your while or not, because that's possible too, right? Anyway, to sum it all up, yes, I genuinely believe that Somba is the best course out there when you want to have a profitable business, and it's just so much fun. It's such a great course with wonderful people, and with Sigun, who really is the real deal. I can testify for that. Okay, that's it. Let me know, okay, if there are more questions. Bye.